From the PEP Radio newsroom, this is the Evening News Blast. Advocate is reporting a Virginia school board illegally responded to students' efforts to create an LGBTQ plus support club by repeatedly changing the rules, renaming the problem, and ultimately making the club impossible to form, according to a federal lawsuit filed Tuesday. The students say almost every other club remained welcome. The American Civil Liberties Union of Virginia and Potomac Law Group filed the complaint on behalf of two students and their parents against the King George County School Board, Superintendent Jesse Boyd, and King George Middle School Principal Casey Nice. King George is located about 50 miles southeast of Washington, D.C., between the nation's capital and Virginia's capital, Richmond. The lawsuit accuses school officials of violating the First Amendment and the Federal Equal Access Act by barring a gay-straight alliance, or GSA, while allowing other non-curricular student groups to operate. The case transforms a year-long local dispute previously documented by the advocate into a federal civil rights fight. Students had already told the board about slurs, bullying, and a school culture that made LGBTQ plus children feel unsafe. Parents had warned that blocking the club sent a message that there was something wrong with their children. Now they are asking a judge to intervene. King George County Schools cannot move the goalposts to prevent an organization that promotes respect and equality for LGBTQ plus students from existing just because school board members disagree with its message, ACLU of Virginia staff attorney Julia Kahn said in a statement. The First Amendment and Equal Access Act protect all students, and the school board cannot pick and choose who the rules apply to, Kahn said. Why this club and not others? The club was approved, then came the backlash. According to the complaint, a seventh grader identified as ZJW began working to establish the GSA in August 2025. A teacher agreed to serve as the group's sponsor, and Nice initially expressed support for it. The students did what school officials asked. They created a constitution, a calendar of activities, a flyer, and an interest form. The GSA's stated mission was to provide, quote, a safe, supportive, and inclusive environment for LGBTQ plus students and allies, end quote, and to promote respect regardless of sexual orientation, gender identity, or expression. Nice approved the materials, the lawsuit alleges. They appeared on the school's Canvas platform, a school student and parent resource program, on September 15th, 2025, and 17 students expressed interest in joining. The school has about 1,057 students, according to U.S. News and World Report data. The approval lasted 3 days. Parents and other community members circulated the materials on Facebook, where the proposal generated hundreds of comments, according to the complaint. The faculty sponsor was allegedly doxxed in a group called King George Uncensored. Her photographs and email address were posted, and commenters accused her of grooming children and demanded that she be fired. Parent also allegedly emailed Boyd accusing school employees of engaging in illegal communications with minors about illicit subjects, illicit in quotes, and doing a lot of heavy lifting, and threatening criminal charges against the adult advising the students, the lawsuit states. On September 18th, Nice told families that the school had placed the proposed GSA on pause until further notice because it had caused division in the community. Its materials were removed from Canvas. What followed, the families contend, was not a neutral reassessment of school policy, but an extended effort to make one organization disappear. We'll have more coverage about this story this weekend on Stand With Pride at 11 a.m. on Saturday and Sunday. PEP Radio is available on the Live 365 app, the homepage at paequality.com, Roku, Alexa, and wherever you find streaming radio. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.